Chi, get the yayo.
Get the yayo.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, me and Dub C ain't never been to a Diddy party.
Too easy.
As you all know, Diddy has been arrested, and now everyone is discussing the so-called Diddy parties, which are attended by many rappers.
Everybody talking about, I went to Diddy parties, but I left before the after party. That's what everybody trying to say now. I was at the party, but I ain't know about that.
I ain't seen none of that, so I wasn't there for that.
It's crazy.
And famous people, from Jay-Z to Leonardo DiCaprio. However, there are rappers who kept a distance from Diddy. One of them is 50 Cent, who has been bullying Puffy for many years now.
African champ. Ain't no more team. What the Puffy doing? I'm gonna have a drink to forget about this.
I forgot he even made that song. That song came and went so quick.
Yeah, that one definitely did come and go.
But the good thing about 50 Cent career is his whole career you kept hearing. He does the show, then he goes back to the motel. He does not party. You feel what I'm saying? He doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke, and he doesn't party. So that's how he avoided all of this.
Oh, get up out of there. Get your break and get up out of there.
Yeah, facts.
Sir, 50 said that he will never attend Puffy's parties because he hugs you from the front and the back at the same time.
Oh, man.
That's why I'm gonna be going to the Puffy parties. You from the front and the back at the same time?
It's crazy.
What you talking about?
Comedian,
Look, if you into that, I'm fine with it.
Right.
To each his own.
Right.
I'm just saying this shit, my motherfucker party. I'm like, it's uncomfortable. I think I belong in the girls' bathroom. That is going on.
And in 2018, 50...
It's like, that was good the way you put it. I'm not with that, so I don't go to those parties. It's like, if I don't like Chinese food, I'm not going to go to a Chinese store. It makes no sense.
And he lets you know, hey, if that's what you into, that's up to you. It's just for me.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah.
50 Cent called him gay after the latter offered Curtis to take him shopping.
I said,
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my
Sorry I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January 19th.
This guy's crazy. Look at the cast.
I'm gonna say that because of the what's the name interview?
Nori.
The Drink Champs.
Yeah.
That one.
Just blow it out. It's your birthday every day.
Every day's your birthday on Drink Champs, goddamn.
Yo, who said that? I forgot what I was watching. But it was like, yo, Nori, why did you blow the candles out of his cupcake? You feel what I'm saying? Like I seen that a bunch of times, but I never really paid attention.
Never really paid attention to
it was like, yo, how that man have you just blown out the candles to the
cupcake?
I never noticed it. I forgot who I was watching and who said it.
That one.
Just blow it out. It's your birthday every day.
Every day's your birthday on Drink Champs, goddamn it.
He didn't even blow like a man.
Yeah.
We like.
Yeah. I was like, what is that? Every day's a birthday on Drink Champs. Just blow it out. It's your birthday every day.
He didn't want to do it.
Every day's your birthday on Drink Champs, goddamn it. I'm in.
Crazy.
Okay.
They looking at him like
they all looking like, man, what is happening?
Oh my God, yo.
Whole room.
Now when somebody point out the whole cake thing being blown out, and then you look at Jay in the face looking at him like,
nigga, did you just blow out the cupcake?
Oh my God.
Okay.
I got notes now. I'm trying to get my life together.
I got
You know what I'm saying? Like, he said something fabulous, and he goes, "Yo, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party."
Oh, but me and you ain't never really party, you know what I'm saying?
What is he talking about, yo? What is he talking about? That's the kind of stuff that when people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. Like he said something to me one time, a long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding. He told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Earlier,
he said that man gonna make a mess up the whole wedding. And you could literally see 50 Cent messing up the whole wedding. Literally.
They both surely had a normal relationship, and 50 could have been in Bad Boy Records. That never happened. The hate from 50 started in 2010, shortly after Diddy became Rick Ross's manager, who happens to be a longtime enemy of 50. The In the Club rapper said he believes that Diddy is making money off B.I.G.'s name. I quote, "Enough is enough. Biggie's name should never have become Diddy's black card."
Wow.
When was the last time Diddy really was bigging up his brother, not bigging up his bank?
Right.
A little later, Diddy couldn't take it anymore. And during the BET Awards 2010 post show, he said, "Check this out. I love my people. Stop the hate, man. Congratulate. Hate is for s***ers. If you hating, you a s***er, and you're ashy and your breast stink."
Damn.
And you know who I'm talking to. You hating rap. In 2012, everything led to a serious confrontation between Puffy and 50. Here's what Machine Gun Kelly, a witness to the confrontation, said.
I just remember like 50 coming up outside of Puff's trailer and being like, but Puff wasn't inside his trailer, so he said it to somebody. He was like, "What kind of money Puff say he was getting again?" I don't know what happened. I thought it was all like funny and sarcastic, and then like 2 seconds later, man, the whole gunplay thing popped off. So.
In 2014, 50 Cent posted a photo montage on Instagram that featured a photo of Steve Stout putting his arm around Diddy, and Diddy face to face.
It's like when this stuff was like coming out at this time, you could tell it's like real old by the pictures. And I remember when these pictures came out, you were just brushing off like, man, ain't none of that stuff true. Now you're looking at like man, was there something
to this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Face with Rick Ross. "I ain't saying nothing, but something ain't right. LMAO," 50 Cent said on his post. And now we come back to the year 2024. After the raid, which took place on the 25th of March, Curtis went off on trolling his longtime pal. At the beginning, he said, "Now it's not Diddy do it, it's Diddy done. They don't come like that unless they got a case." A little later, a video surfaced online showing Diddy riding.
They came at Young Thug like that, and as the case went on, it seemed like they ain't got no case.
They ain't got no case. They was trying.
They making it up as they go along.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
It's crazy.
Around Miami on a bicycle, and 50 just couldn't ignore that. "Smile, bitch. Smile, bitch. Damn, last seen on a bike, Diddy's popped." Further, he shared footage of Puffy and Tyson's awkward appearance together on the Keenan Ivory weigh-in show.
Yo, first of all, whoever made this video, he's doing one hell of a good job. He's
Yeah,
getting
he was
all the
pulling
tapes
everything.
and
He was pulling all receipts.
right.
In 1998. During
remember
the
this,
interview,
too.
Tyson held Diddy's hand up to show off his jewelry while saying, "It truly is about the Benjamins," referencing his classic 1997 song.
Now that whole situation looked sus. Like, you know what I'm saying? As a man, you gotta move away from your hand because you feel like you're putting it too close to him. And it's like, yo, you doing that to Tyson? You got some heart.
Yeah, you got some heart.
This one, he was knocking everybody out.
Everybody out.
First round.
So look at him wrong.
Boop, boop. It's crazy.
During the interview, Tyson held Diddy's hand up to show off his jewelry while saying,
Like, yo.
"It truly is about the Benjamins."
And then he looked directly at it, like, "Yo, what's up with your hand?" Like,
Yeah, like you need to move that. Matter of fact, I'm going to for you.
Referencing his classic 1997 song with Biggie, Lil Kim, and the Lox.
It truly is about the Benjamin, as we see. Oh yes, he's glittering. It truly is about
looks down at it.
Well, now
When reposting the clip, however, 50 claimed that Tyson wasn't happy with the positioning of Diddy's hand and was instead moving it away from him. "Ha ha ha, look at Mike. Oh no, you're not gonna touch my ass, buddy." LOL, implying Puffy wanted to grope the champion boxer, 50 Cent. After Diddy was arrested by federal authorities, 50 Cent ran to social media and even referenced the weird items found in the mogul's home, writing, "Here I am keeping good company with the Drew Barrymore show, and I don't have 1,000 bottles of lube at the house."
I told you you can't trust these. Puffy done killed Tupac.
50 Cent has also repeatedly said that Diddy ordered Tupac's murder, and his best friend Eminem also talked about it. In Kill Shot, he said,
"The day you put out a hit, the day Diddy admits that he put the hit out, they got Pac killed."
Joe Budden recounted how Diddy himself reacted to that.
Puff said it's in his hands, and he said I can say it. And that's the end of that.
Have fun with that one.
He said, there's nothing to say about it. It's in my hands.
Eminem rapped about the possibility of Diddy
Don't worry about it. We're going to take care of it.
We'll take care of it.
It's getting handled.
ordering Pac's murder in his new album, The Death of Slim Shady. In the song Fuel, arguing that he will not beef with him since Diddy can order his murder just like he did with Pac through Keefe D. Keefe D is the person who went on many YouTube channels and recounted that he was involved with Tupac's murder as he knew Diddy personally. And According to the gangster's words, Diddy offered him $1 million for Pac's head. He was arrested
And back then, that's like $30 million right now. In this era.
Yeah. When you translate the money from then to now,
It's like somebody gave $30 million today.
It's crazy.
last year for such bold statements. And in the same song, Fuel, M delivered the following lines, which are definitely included in the top best punchlines in hip-hop history.
P-E-R, got so many essays. Wait, he didn't just spell the word rapper and leave out a P, did he?
And so R-A-P-P-E-R, spelled without a P, spells raper or rapist, while S-A's is short for sexual assault. Also, Eminem spoke out about Diddy and other songs on the same.
It's disrespectful, crazy, and just bananas at the same time.
M been talking ish about Diddy for a long time.
Yeah, he has.
Even on our new album, he gave him a couple bars. Facts.
Album. For example, in the Bad One track, he rapped about a Diddy party. And me offending you's nothing new. It's what I love to do. This is subterfuge just to screw with you.
Damn.
And yeah, this much is true.
Sounds like something that Puff would do at a party with Aaron Hall, cause I just love to f with you.
Also, in the Antichrist track, Marshall recalls a terrible video in which Diddy is beating up his ex-girlfriend Cassie.
She probably ran out the room with his dildo. He tried to field goal punter, she said to chill.
What kind of relationship they have with one another remains a mystery, but there's not concrete evidence that they ever had a good relationship. They were once on the same stage when Diddy was handing Marshall a Grammy in 2003 for the Best Rap Album. Many in the comments noticed that Puffy half-heartedly announced the winner.
And the winner is Eminem, the Eminem Show. Yes, sir. Eminem, the Eminem Show.
Diddy was most likely already offended by Eminem at the time, as Slim Shady was back then mocking him in tracks.
Because you love me,
Because you know, Diddy's always being viewed as high energy.
Yeah.
Life of the party.
Yeah. Turn up.
That was no turn up.
Turn down for what?
Yeah, facts.
I'll expect so much of me. You little groupie bitch, get off me, go Puffy.
Further, M wanted to hook up with his then-girlfriend Jennifer Lopez. And who knows what kind of reaction Diddy had upon hearing that.
Sorry, Puff, but I don't give a f if this chick was my own mother. I'd still f with no.
The song was released in the year 2000. And in 2001, Diddy and Lopez broke up, which Suge Knight would go on to gloat about and mock.
Whole thing about it, P. Diddy, P. whatever, we need to leave Puffy alone. Anytime a guy goes on national TV, express how much he loved this woman, how much he needs this woman, how much he missed this woman, and then just do everything he can for this woman, and she turns around and drops you for a dancer.
So when you were in prison,
Dang, he taking shots. But I remember that. What was that? MTV Diary.
Okay, I remember.
On the Diary, Diddy had his situation. He went to go see J-Lo. He took her flowers. They chilled out in the motel together. So that's what we talking about. He was on national TV confessing his love, and then she dumped him for dancing. But you know, Suge never hesitated to take a shot at Diddy whenever he could.
And he ain't gonna sugarcoat the damn thing though.
At all.
She turns around and drops you for a dancer.
so when you were in prison and you'd see that J-Lo broke up with P. Diddy, you would laugh at that. That's, in other words, it's very disrespectful.
It's very disrespectful.
Made him look bad?
Made him look like a bitch.
Initially, Suge and Puff were good.
Not really. It was a whole situation with the Shine situation in the club.
There was a lot going on.
You feel what I'm saying? They was putting her name in it, still putting her name in it even to today. So she had to get rid of that affiliation.
Yeah, she had to separate
to move on with her career. So she was just
blank.
doing the movies, trying to be a household name, being a great actress. So I remember that time. So that was the reason she got away from it. Everybody understood
It made perfect sense to move.
Yeah, facts.
Good friends.
You know, I was just networking with the brother, and he would come pick me up from the airport, show me a lot of love. You know, I really had thought we were cool, you know what I'm saying? Cool acquaintances, you know what I'm saying? Just being respectful from people coming into other cities and stuff.
At that time, Suge already had the Death Row label, while Puff had just founded Bad Boy Records. He was preparing Biggie's album, Ready to Die, and Puffy was interested in finding out Suge's opinion about that release. He even asked to have the instrumentals from the album, but Suge was surprised by Puffy's audacity, which he talked about in an interview. All Death Row is all through that fucker. To give an example, let's take Intro from Biggie's album, and in it, we hear a sample from Snoop Dogg's song, The Shiznit. In general, Suge was seriously angered by this. He was also pissed off.
We been hearing about Diddy stealing people ish. That's what he does.
If it bop, it bop.
There's nothing. We've been hearing about his whole career. He'll put it out. He don't care about getting a sample, clear it, sue me later.
He invented the remix.
Yeah, facts.
That Puff tried to appear in every one of his protege's projects. He didn't allow the artist to grow. Briefly speaking, according to Suge's opinions, Bad Boy Records needed fame, not money. In addition to all that, Tupac wanted to become a member of Suge Knight's label, whom, at the time, was in prison. Pac and Puffy were on friendly terms. But then, everything changed, and Pac accused Diddy of taking part in a robbery that happened in New York at Quad Recording Studios. This is why Tupac's enemy became Suge Knight's enemy. And so, at the Source Awards in 1995, Suge went out and said,
yeah, that whole situation, like, people at this point already know that Diddy was in a room when this whole Tupac thing got conspired. So even at the least that you did, you knew about it and you didn't tell him.
You didn't tell a soul. You didn't say nothing.
Yeah, you was actually happy to see it.
Yeah, you could have prevented it.
Yeah, you wasn't worried about that.
Any artists out there want to be an artist and want to stay a star and don't want to have to worry about the executive producer trying to be all in the videos, all on the records, dancing, come to Death Row.
At the end of the day, that
and that was crazy because that was in New York City when they said it. So we in y'all city talking. So it was a lot of problems after that whole situation.
Oh yeah.
It's all in the mother video still today.
With tension in the air after Big Suge's comments, Puffy said he fell back on greenlighting the situation on death row, saying it was the scariest situation of his entire life, having the power to start something.
I ran up and I asked him, and he said, "Nah, I was talking about Jermaine Dupri." And I was just like, I really put it in my head. It gave me a reason for my ego to walk away.
Next, a confrontation occurred in Atlanta between Death Row and Bad Boy Records, in which Suge Knight's...
I mean, what really can you say about that at that point?
Yeah.
I know you talking about me, but nah, I was talking about...
What's talking about this other nigga?
He all in Criss Cross videos. You don't see every time Criss Cross drop a video, you don't see Jermaine Dupri up in there?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
The confrontation occurred in Atlanta between Death Row and Bad Boy Records, in which Suge Knight's friend Big Jake was killed. In an interview, Puff said that when he saw Big Jake shot, he went up to Suge, and the latter yelled at him, saying that it's his doing, while Puff was at a loss and asked him how he could have been a part of that incident when, just like Suge, he could have gotten shot. Generally speaking, and in any case, Suge was terribly angry at Puffy, and at one Death Row party, a person from Bad Boy Records showed up. Suge, together with his gangsters, beat up the guy nearly to death in hopes of finding out where Puff is. The most disturbing part of all that is that they forced him to drink urine.
Damn.
He might have got a few punches, and he probably drunk about 20 shots of piss. You know what I mean? Literally.
Suge Knight is currently in prison. But this didn't prevent him from speaking out about the latest news of his long-term acquaintance, warning him that he's in danger.
I tell you what, Puffy, your life is in danger. You gotta make a decision. When you go to prison, either you're gonna be standing up or squatting, sitting down.
Great advice.
I advise you to try to take the first one, because you know if you squatting on the seat, you know what that means. Oh yeah, by the way, do not do your time going by Brother Love.
Nah, you won't do that.
Brother Love is not a good code name for prison.
And when it comes to Pac, you all know how it ended.
Code name for prison.
And when it...
You know what somebody said about this picture? They said that's crazy how that's the last picture Tupac took. But if you look inside the ignition, there's no key in that car. Just like, this is crazy.
When it comes to Pac, you all know how it ended.
Crazy. Some people point out to you that you never even looked.
However, it is a fact that Pac hated Puffy up until his death. He dissed him a few times in his tracks, particularly on Hit 'Em Up. And in his post-mortem album, The Don Killuminati, The 7 Day Theory, in Against All Odds.
crazy.
Let's be honest, you a punk or you would see me with gloves. Remember that shit you said in the vibe about me being a thug?
Diddy admitted in an interview that Hit 'Em Up still hurts to this day.
That joint was cold. We would take your turntables, you played Hit 'Em Up. You know what I'm saying? That's how.
But I do like when like artists like go back and they had a diss song. It's like, yeah, that joint was hard. Like I did like that shit the whole time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we thought it was different.
But it's crazy how disrespectful he is on this one. He said we would take your turntable.
It's the same thing they're doing now. Like you remember like when you heard what Drake and them was doing to anybody that played Not Like Us in Canada, it's the same
It's
stuff
wild,
that's going today. Rockefeller, when Rockefeller was beefing with the Locks, you were saying the same thing. They were saying they was beating up people's street teams.
Yeah.
If you come around and putting up posters about them, you in this beef too.
You in this beef too.
It's crazy.
Guilty
He made it in an interview that Hit 'Em Up still hurts to this day.
That joint was cold. We would take your turntables, you played Hit 'Em Up. You know what I'm saying? That's how cold that thing hurt to this day.
In some instances, Puffy's own artists from Bad Boy Records did not even respect him. A chair was once thrown at the label's boss. The Locks joined Bad Boy Records in 1995. However, years later, the members were ready to leave Bad Boy because their hardcore rap style fit poorly with the label's creative direction. They did everything possible to legally free themselves of the contract. But Jadakiss recounted what eventually led to the fact that Diddy finally allowed the rappers to carry on with their careers without Bad Boy.
Oh, J Hood.
It was probably it was probably after the argument with Diddy, when Styles threw the chair at Puff. That was probably the last straw.
You can see that.
However, even after leaving, the guys continued to have conflicts, and Jadakiss called Diddy a coward.
There's a big sign on it. I'm gonna be
the whole National Guard's downstairs too. Cut it out.
You can't talk in this. I'm a grown ass man, man.
You're a coward.
And I don't take nothing.
You're a thief, You're a coward. Don't say you're a thief.
Okay.
You're a
Come
thief.
to the office, man. Come to the office so we can straighten it out then.
Yo, how we just three guys you won't even mess with. You had your Ace Boom Coons publishing. You won't let his publishing go.
I'm at the office.
Peak cutter.
The point of that conflict revolved.
Ace Boom Coons publishing.
They was like the first one to really expose like what Diddy was doing as far as the publishing and jerking people. Like at that point, we really didn't understand the music industry like we understand it now. But they were just putting it out there like, yo, you jerking us. We had to pay money to get off the label. Before we get paid, you got to get paid again. And it's like we did one album with you. Why are you holding on to us? We young brothers out here trying to make it. Why are you trying to stop us? We don't even deal with you like that no more. We had one album together. Why do you still own all our stuff? And like Jadakiss was saying, I mean, Sheik Luce was saying, you got Biggie publishing. You're not letting his publishing go. That's your man, your so-called Ace Boom Coon. If you're not letting his publishing go,
Why
you don't
you
even
think
do
we gonna let ours go?
It don't make sense.
Revolved around the idea that the Locks wanted Diddy to share the wealth of their success
That's it.
and pleaded for their publishing. They claim that Diddy owned 50% of their publishing. Diddy later told Hot 97's Angie Martinez that he owned 20% and has made $400,000 off the Locks. A rep for the group later refuted Diddy's claim with legal documentation countering his statement. Sometime later, they reconciled and performed at the Bad Boy family reunion tour. However, in 2023, the Locks were preparing for the show Locks and Friends 50th Anniversary of Hip Hop.
Puff will not be there.
Styles said, I'm not even playing with y'all. We not even tease.
Not right now.
Beforehand.
Not right now.
Have y'all spoke to him or no, not at all?
Nah, man. To my Diddy.
Styles said who? Okay, never.
Nah, I didn't know who you meant.
Nah, I haven't spoke to him. I mean, somebody should. somebody. No, like no, I mean like somebody should reach out. I heard, because I had heard 50 say that before, right? 50's like, yo, somebody better reach out to him, man.
He definitely should go talk to somebody.
Absolutely.
He definitely should go talk to somebody, and probably the people he hurt.
Diddy also had problems with the new generation of rappers. And if he had really feared the previous heroes of this video, then here, he tried a few times to exert his authority onto them.
Savage! I'm a savage!
I'm a savage!
One of these cases happened with J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar. It started when, in the control track, K-Dot said that he is the king of New York, even though this entire verse didn't appear as a diss, but purely as competition.
Machiavelli's offspring, I'm the king of New York, king of the coast. One hand, I juggle them both.
Puffy posted a picture in which him and Jay-Z were laughing, captioning it saying, and then Kendrick Lamar said, "I'm the king of New York."
So what do you think about that Instagram post they did of you?
That's the big homie. Everybody else got to try harder, though.
However, it didn't all end with one meme, and not long ago, the TDE president Punch recalled.
Since day one.
That's what about. He took the words out of my mouth. Kendrick always been talking his ish.
Yeah.
Since day one. A lot of stuff he's spoken to existence.
Called the infamous fight in 2013, when Diddy allegedly threatened to slit J. Cole's throat over Kendrick Lamar. With Jay-Z present, Diddy threatened to cut Cole's throat with a bottle if he was disrespected.
And if you ever say what you said to me earlier, and he grabbed a bottle from the table because he got all of the alcohol joints, and he said, "What you gonna do? Hit me on my head with a bottle?" He's like, "Nah, I'm gonna break it on the table. I'm gonna cut your throat."
Damn.
So the niggas, the ground reached up and tried to grab dude by the neck. So dude reached around and fired on him, and they both fell on the table, knocking all the drinks over. So all these celebrities just in this one spot. It's a scuffle.
Cole himself rapped about this clash with Diddy in the "Let Go of My Hand" track.
Last scrap was with Puff Daddy, who would have thought it? I bought that nigga album in 7th grade and played it so much.
A year later, Puffy had already...
That's crazy. You been hearing a lot of stuff about that you didn't hear in the past about
Yeah.
Diddy threatening people. I don't know if you've seen an interview with Freddie from Making the Band, the guy from Miami, and he was saying the reason he left the group was because Diddy told him, "I'll buy your whole block up, move all your neighbors out, and every time you come outside, we'll be shooting at you." And that's why he ended up leaving. But you keep hearing these type of stuff that he was just threatening people the whole entire time. Like,
it's wild.
Yeah, but like the good thing about this video is it's showing the people that did stood up to him. Some people are gonna be able to get away with that. With some people
not so much.
They're not going for it.
He set eyes on Drake because of the Drake 0 to 100, the catch-up track.
On TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker.
The track was produced by Boy Wonder, who had sent it to both Diddy and Drake for consideration. According to Diddy, he wanted Drake to ghostwrite for him on the song, but Drake ended up keeping it for himself. Diddy was reportedly furious about this and confronted Drake at the Live nightclub in December 2014.
I mean, it's like, yo, Diddy, you gonna get mad because somebody did to you what you been doing to everybody else, stealing their shit?
Yeah.
The
that's what he said, not my shit. Yeah, the audacity.
All the people's stuff you done stole throughout your career, and you mad because one thing get taken from you. It's like always seem like the people that could dish out something are
Can't
never
take
the
it.
people that could take it.
Where he allegedly slapped him in the face.
So I go to look at my phone, and it's my dude. Like, he's like, "Boy, you wouldn't just believe what happened." I'm like, "What? Diddy just slapped Drake?"
And as usual, Diddy made a fool of himself and said that never happened.
Like, what made you put hands on Drake?
I did not put hands on Drake.
Oh.
And I do not want any problems with Drake.
Look at his son face, Lil Combs. He knows he's
like,
lying. He's looking at him like,
lying.
nigga,
You capping, Pop.
you straight lying. Look at him. He's just looking at it the whole time.
I did not put hands on Drake.
Look at his face. His
And I
son
do
giving
not
it
want
away
any
like this
problems
nigga
with
lying like shit.
Drake is, right now, that's all I got. That's all I have to say. He's putting in his work. I didn't do nothing to Drake. Drake is my friend.
That was a total rumor.
Drake, on the other hand,
Because you remember, like, when he did that whole situation, that's when Jay Prince, Houston, Texas. I don't know if you heard the video. He was like, did he think he could put his hands on somebody that's cool with me? Bad news will beat you home. You feel what I'm saying? And so at this time, he got an OG saying, yo, you could get touched too.
Yeah.
Don't act like you can't get touched. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why he started changing the language. Like, I ain't do nothing. Because he didn't want the situation going on with Jay Prince.
Was coming back around.
Yeah, facts.
never publicly addressed the incident, but some speculated that he might have dissed Diddy on his song 4 p.m. in Calabasas, where he rapped,
Even had the OGs try and press me, ha 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 ha. No way out cause I'm already in it.
Diddy is certainly an OG in the game.
No way out.
And the way
already
that Drake
in
says,
it.
ha 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 ha, appears to mock the way Diddy said it during Can't Nobody Hold Me Down.
We're trying not to lose our head.
Recently, Drake published screenshots of the 2015 film The Big Short, particularly a scene where Ryan Gosling's character said, I never hung out with these idiots after work, ever. I have fashion friends. Fans think this is Drizzy's way of saying he didn't stick around for Diddy's infamous parties in the 2000s, where he allegedly had his events turn into environments for intense and often violent sexual activities after a certain time. And if Drake was, as usual, sneak dissing, then Kanye West was always blunt.
Easy.
And he could have easily told Diddy to fuck off.
And the Kardashians kidnapped my daughter in public, and I didn't have the address to my child. None of these niggas want to say something
Travis
now.
gave you the address, though, right?
Travis gave me the address. But as far as Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these niggas, all you fake hard niggas, fuck you. Hold on.
Okay.
All you fake hard niggas, you know what I'm saying? I don't give because you can't shoot nobody anyway, and the reason why you got talk is because you did a deal, fucking fed.
Ye and Puffy had a conflict in 2022 when Diddy gave an interview for The Breakfast Club saying that he did not agree with Kanye's decision to wear the, quote, White Lives Matter t-shirt, but wouldn't condemn him either. Kanye found out about that and texted Puffy about it. In the text, he recounted to him everything on his mind. And at the end of this long text, he said, "Come do something illegal to me now, please." And then, when Diddy responded to him that he wants to meet up in person and talk,
Send me
the
the
latter
Addy.
said, "Fuck you, you fed." In this year, Rolling Loud took place in Los Angeles, and Kanye West performed there. Diddy wanted to talk and discuss everything that was happening between them. In the end, Ye ignored him, showing him that he's absolutely not interested in having this conversation. And Gucci Mane dedicated an entire diss track, which is called No Diddy. He raps No Diddy 119 times.
I'm in a room full of hoes, no Diddy. More money, more problems, no Diddy. Couple friends turn foes, no Diddy.
The next video that I recommend you to watch is about why Diddy is accused of Tupac's murder.
Crazy.
Thanks everyone for
Straight
watching.
TV.
If you liked our
I definitely enjoyed this watch. I thought this was a great, fun video to check out.
Yeah.
A lot of information. And it seemed like a lot of information and things that you might have seen through time, but might not have looked at quite for what they were.
Yeah.
And now looking back at it, it's like,
crazy.
damn, all this was right in our face.
Yeah,
like,
we never knew.
Boom. And you just never knew. It's make you look at life a little different sometimes.
Yeah.
But what you think about this video?
I think this was a great video. It was nice to see everybody that stood their ground to Diddy, because Diddy, we didn't know was going around the industry being a bully. He turned into Suge Knight after Suge Knight got him out the way. It
Facts.
looks like from hanging people over balconies, just doing whatever he wanted in the industry. And I'm glad some people didn't go for it. And looking back at it now, like a lot of people knew what was going on at the time, and they almost kind of seen what was going to happen. That's why the Locks was saying he needed to go talk to somebody. They were saying something, if you could read between the lines, like, we know what's going on. He needed to fix that.
You're not right
and,
now.
Get that together. Seemed like it's not a good year for Diddy at all. Things keep getting stranger and stranger, weirder and weirder.
Yeah, as time progresses.
Yeah, definitely can't wait to see what happens. But until then, it's your boy Trey TV, and I'm out.